Previously on Balls.
We've got Steve Peralta in the studio for Wellness Wise this morning. We're talking detox, which just makes me think of, it doesn't connotate anything really nice.
Sure.
So is detoxing good for us?
Well, I mean, it's something we do naturally all the time anyway. So I think most of us think of detoxing as living hard and then detoxing every now and then to get rid of all the
when you're
crap in
feeling
our
guilty
systems.
about what you've been doing.
Sure. So there's different ways you can approach detoxing. You can be the kind that don't believe in it and don't ever think of the idea of detoxing and just eat whatever they want, drink whatever they want, and all that kind of stuff. Or you can be the kind that, live life hard, but then they do these regular detoxes. Or you can be the really health freaks that do all these crazy aggressive detoxes all the time. So I don't think any of those are optimal.
Okay.
Firstly, just before we go into what it is, it involves our liver, our kidney. They're two important parts of our detox process. Our skin, our digestive system, and those are essentially the main parts of our detoxification system. So in my mind, for it to work, we need to optimally support those sort of detox, the A-team and stuff, the detox A-team. And to do that, essentially follow a healthy lifestyle. It's as simple as that, because we're detoxing all the time anyway.
What do you mean we're detoxing all the time? How?
Sure, we are metabolizing, or we're changing the toxins in our system to become sort of less toxic, and then we are passing them through our system. So excreting
these
them.
organs are trying to keep clean all the
Yes,
time.
trying to keep us optimally functional.
Sure.
However, we weren't designed to face the barrage that a lot of modern living throws at us in terms of the toxins. So some people don't believe in toxins, but your typical toxins are, alcohol.
Snack platter at the Baron.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. It's alcohol, it's smoking, it's pharmaceutical drugs, it's recreational drugs, food pesticides, preservatives, refined sugar, even our own, it's a disgusting word, fecal matter. Can be
Does that that's meant to pass through your system?
So no, I hope no one eats that. But essentially, if you're not digesting your food properly, then you're going to start literally storing up this fecal matter inside you, and that can putrefy and then work as a toxin in your body. So it's anything that undermines the function of your body at a cellular level and beyond. So those, a lot of our toxins are unavoidable from just modern living, the air we breathe and so on. But a lot of it can be manageable and avoidable, and that comes down to your lifestyle choices.
So you're saying if you choose to live a healthier life, you don't need to worry about detoxing because your body will kind of do it for itself. To
a degree, yes. I say, and I write this in the blog, I think the ideal approach, we can't live like saints and live this perfect lifestyle, but if we follow the 80-20 rule, where we sustain ourselves for 80% of the time, and then mindfully choose the 20%, then our bodies can handle it. And then our detox system won't be overburdened and it'll be able to do its job. What happens is that we overload our body with toxins as such. The liver, etc., are then unable to do their jobs effectively. There's too much. And then we end up having a backload of toxins in our body, which leads to less than optimal function and then ultimately sickness and disease if it's a chronic thing.
But now what happens if you don't live the 80-20 rule and you don't live a balanced lifestyle and you do consume, toxins?
Sure.
Then should you detox?
Yes, so I put my clients on a detox sometimes. Okay. So I call it a detox diet, but it's not really a diet as such. It's a diet including organic food. So it's organic meat, veg and fruit.
So avoiding preservatives.
Exactly. It's essentially an elimination diet. You're eliminating processed foods and sugar from your diet. Okay. You're drinking lots of water.
Can you drink tea or coffee?
In this detox diet, I generally ask them to avoid it, but there are healthy options, like I've said, organic coffee with coconut butter, etc. Yeah. But focus more on, green tea is a decent option. Rooibos tea, a lot of water. You want to sort of flush your system. I do it for like 30 days. People generally lose weight, but they lose it safely.
30 days?
Yeah. So I'll give that to them, for example. And then it at least gets them into that kind of lifestyle where you can then progress from that to an 80-20 kind of approach.
Okay.
The whole thing where you do these liquid diets and fruit detoxes and fast detoxes, they're particularly dangerous, especially if you are quite unhealthy. because it's too much of a
Shock to
shock to the system. Overweight people, or people in general, we store our, so not just overweight people, but we store our toxins in our body fat. So toxins that can't be metabolized by the liver, etc., are stored in our body fat.
Okay.
So if you go on these big crash diets or liquid diets or fasts and so on, and then you lose 100 kgs in 10 days and so on, like some certain
That would be nice.
certain programs, etc., advocate, then you are just sort of flooding your system with with these toxins, and it's obviously a burden on the system, and
that's
quite
interesting.
dangerous to a degree. So it's all about small, consistent, progressive, mindful lifestyle changes. and
So maybe the
consistency.
idea is to go on a program like the one you advocate, the 30-day kind of detox diet where you just take out sugars and preservatives
Sure.
from your diet. And from then on, hopefully, some of the ideas will stick.
Yeah.
And then you can start introducing more of the fun stuff.
Yeah, but
into
do
your
it mindfully. Literally do it mindfully. Like for me, the cheats as such should have value. So in other words, having beers with your mates on the weekend, that has value. It's a social value. Or having birthday cake with your daughter. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff.
Oh, that's
Not
a
just
nice way
not
of
just
looking.
mindless.
Don't have treats that
know.
are mindless. Have treats that add value.
Oh,
like
yeah,
so.
that makes sense
Although
to me.
you can always find a value
Yeah, you'll
for
find
any
value, yeah,
craving
yeah.
that you have. Peralta in studio with us talking detox on Wellness Wise, and Steve, you've got a few guidelines to help our bodies with the detox process.
Yeah, definitely. Just a few strategies that you can incorporate into your routine as such. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. Just run through them. First one, taking cold showers is great for your system. It takes fresh blood to your organs, helps your immune system, and also helps the detox system.
Oh, interesting.
I had one this morning. It's awesome.
In winter?
Yeah. Drink enough filtered water throughout the day. Add a squeeze of lemon to your water. It helps with your digestion. Eat organic and real food, like I've mentioned.
Hold on. So we go
Yeah.
back. So cold shower, a squeeze of
Squeeze of lemon juice in your water.
okay, that's
Yeah.
a nice one. Yeah.
Eat organic food, like I've said. So that's
Like
a
you've
big one.
told
I mean,
us.
that's a natural way of doing it every day. You know, you're not filling your body with the preservatives and
I must say, I bought tomatoes from the supermarket about a week and a half ago, and they're still in my fridge and look perfect.
Exactly.
That's when you have to start worrying about what's in the fridge.
There's that McDonald's burger that is still good condition after something like 2 years or something. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so organic food.
Deep breathing helps with, obviously, our lungs are another important part of our detox process. So deep breathing is a good practice to do each day. Skin brushing. Our skin is obviously it's our largest organ as such, and it helps with our detox. Skin brushing helps remove some of the dead cells. It also helps activate our lymph glands, so it helps with lymphatic drainage, which is a detox
So what's
process.
that? Get a nice body scrub and
Yeah, you
kind
can
of-
actually get brushes for it.
Okay.
I'm sure if you look online or in health shops and so on. Saunas. So be careful here. Don't go overboard. But a sauna obviously helps you sweat. It helps you sweat out some of your toxins. A far infrared sauna is the best option.
A what?
It's called a far infrared sauna. So it's actually based on infrared, and it penetrates about 1 to 3 centimeters into the skin, and it's great, a great health promoting
Oh wow, I've
thing
never
to
heard
do.
of that. Infrared.
I think there's a
sauna.
few places around that offer it, or you can buy your own if you got the cash.
Yeah.
Exercising, a nice, simple, obvious way to help detox. Gets, again, the lymph drainage happening and gets body pumps working. Occasional use of activated charcoal. So this is a good trick. If you do overindulge the night before or during the night, take activated charcoal after your drinking or whatever, and it'll adsorb your toxins and help you pass it out easier.
Where do you get that from?
Pharmacy or health
Activated
shop.
charcoal.
Yeah.
Oh.
So don't go eating charcoal out of a...
Instead
the
of
bra
having a
packet,
McDonald's burger to soak up the alcohol,
charcoal.
Get some charcoal.
Okay, then milk thistles, great for your liver. So
Okay.
you can get that from health shops.
My sister's just had hepatitis and has
Oh,
been
really?
advised to
Okay.
take milk
Okay.
thistle, good for the liver.
Green leafy veg, also great. And then things I've mentioned already, like drinking bone broth, drinking kefir. But those are the kinds of things which essentially, you can become an ally to your body rather than an enemy. So help, your body's an amazing thing, and it can regenerate and heal and so on, but it needs your help too. You need to essentially look after it. So yeah,
Okay, well those aren't, too...
they're not outland crazy
Yeah,
things.
not
but,
crazy things. So basically those are the steps you can take to keep your keep the toxins out of your body. And of course,
Keep your system working.
Keep your system working. And you can read all of this on Steve's blog. He's going to put this detox blog up as soon as he can. And that's on healcoaching.com.
Yeah.
Or you can find Steve Peralta on Twitter at Steve Peralta SA.
The Hayley O Show. Every Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Only on bulls.co.za.